Glove Ex3 men's freediving camouflage wetsuits. These are the new line. They're blue and gray. As you can see, they actually blend in pretty well with our wall here. First, we're going to take a look at the hooded series. Then we're going to take a look at the 5mm, the 3mm, and then the just the shirt top. And we'll take a look at some accessories, which are the boots and the gloves. And so what we want to look at here is this first one. This is a hooded wetsuit. This is a 543 density, meaning in the core of the wetsuit we have a 5mm thickness neoprene. We also have 4mm in the core body, and we also have 3mm in the arms where we need it to be most flexible in the suit. This suit uses some really innovative neoprenes. You've got a Magnaflex, which is a super stretchy neoprene, and so it's like under the arms, behind the legs, inner groin, behind the knees, at those areas that you really need to stretch. We can take a look here at the hood in the wetsuit. It's really beautiful. You got a glide skin seal around the interior of the lip, and we also have a nice chin cup, and it's glide skin too inside here as well. So you can take a look at that. So you have a nice seal around your face so the water's not flushing into the suit. You also have a cinch that you can pull and draw and tighten, and that adjusts the seal around your face. This is the chest zip. Take a look at the back. This suit you get into through the top part of the suit, so we're going to show you really quickly how to do that. The best way to do it, in my experience, is once you take it off the hanger and pull the hanger out, you just reach down into the wetsuit at the armpits and you flip the suit inside out. So now we've got that whole upper body out of the way, and you can literally step your feet into the suit naturally. It's really wonderful. So a couple other things I want to show you while we're looking at the inside of the suit. You've got a single welded suit, so inside the wetsuit along the seams is a weld here. So the suit is watertight. It's first been glued together, blind stitched, and then a weld on the interior. We've also got a heat retaining material along the back and the chest to keep the core nice and warm. And then we've got a loading pad on the front of the suit right here. So if you're actually going to use this suit for spearfishing, you have a loading pad here, and the thickness of the loading pad in the suit is 5mm also. So it's a wonderful suit. It's really warm, and this is, again, the hooded version. So once you get your body pulled up, like I had showed you with this flipped inside out, you put one arm in at a time, and then you pull this over your back onto your head and you zip it across. It's got a great seal. So if I show you here, once you zip across, you actually have another cinch here on the side, just like you did around the face, that you can tighten to help the water stay watertight. And we also have some glide skin material here to help create that seal so water's not flushing in and out of the suit. You've got really durable knee pads on the suit. You can see that here. You've also got really stretchy materials. You've got a blunt cut along the bottom here, which is this opening, which is really stretchy. Again, the Magnaflex neoprene is really, really technical and very stretchy and gummy, so we highly recommend this suit for comfort. So taking a look at this is the hooded version. We also have a 5mm version, identical in construction, except this is for those folks who want to enter the wetsuit through the back. So again, adjustable collar. We've got a great YKK zipper. We've got a flood panel here in case water goes through. This helps slow it down. We've got glide skin along the neck, the same heat retaining material on the interior, the same 5mm loading pad, and a great Magnaflex material that's being used again along the lower lumbar in the straight 5mm wetsuit. This is 5mm throughout. You've got it also behind the knees and in really critical areas like under the arms as well. Let's take a look at the front of the suit so you can see here. So this suit and the 3mm suit are identical in construction. This is for a little bit more warmer water, so this is the 3mm, same placement of the Magnaflex neoprenes, same durable knee pads throughout all the design, same wrist cuts, same internal seals, and even the heat retaining materials on the interior. They're all identical. This one's 3mm and this other one is 5mm. And for those of you that actually want to actually add a hood or gloves, you've got gloves that match across the colorway here. And these gloves are actually, I believe, 3mm, and they're contour cut and really comfortable, and they have a nice grip along the palm. So let's take a look at that. So you've got this great palm. You can see the texture there. You've got a Velcro that can go around the wrist to adjust so that water doesn't flood into the glove. You've got a nice generalized wider opening here. You can see by the cut here in the design, so you can get your hand in there really easily and get it out. And then it's contour cut. Just like the wetsuit, it's anatomically cut to fit naturally along the body. Let's take a look now at also what they have to offer. If you want a hood on your suit, there's two thicknesses. What we have here, we have a 3mm also. We have a 3mm in the hood. We also have a 6.3, which means a 6mm in the core head part, and then 3mm around the face. The 3mm is straight 3mm throughout. So you can always add a hood to the one that doesn't have a hood, that's the back entry one. And so you have a nice comfortable face, again anatomically cut. You would put this neck part underneath the wetsuit, and you would put the wetsuit around it and zip it up towards the back. And then last but not least, one of the most popular pieces that we have that sells really well is what's called the free dive. And this is a neoprene shirt, and I believe it is a 2mm shirt, and it has also the same 5mm loading pad, so these can be worn with board shorts. These can also be worn as another thermal layer if you'd like, underneath the wetsuit if you like that. It's also great for tropical waters. Everything has UPF rating of 50 to protect you from the sun. This is a great piece that also has a board short connector, and you can even cinch around the waist so that you can prevent some flooding from coming into the wetsuit jacket around the waist from underneath. So it's a really beautiful design, and we highly recommend it. So if I miss any information about the new camo series from Body Glove, you can take a look at all these products on our website at pleasuresports.com.